Hi everyone, let's do homework 8.5. Let's start from second question. So go to the calculator, APPS, finance, and the one again, TVM solver. So $60 at the end of each month. So we choose see the payment, PMT, choose end. Then go to payment, $60, we need a negative 60 because out of pocket. Keyword behind the compounded is monthly, so 10 years, 10 times 12. The rate is 4 divided by 12. Find the future value. Go to FV, reset 0, cover the 0, alpha, enter. So here is rounded to dollar. And the next one, so 8835 minus $60 every month times 12, that's for a year, then time 10 years. So it's 1635. So the next one, the end of the every 6 months. So every half a year. So your payment is a PMT, the calculator, you say you choose end. And go to this payment is negative 120, 35 years. Here the keyword is semi-annually. So you need 35 years times 2. And go to the rate is 6.5 divided by 2 because semi-annually. And go to FV, reset 0, and cover the 0, alpha, enter. The interest is similar to the last question. Minus every half year you pay 120 times 2. That means a year. Then you total have 35 years, so times 35. Okay, number 4 is quarterly, means every 3 months. So now the N is 4 years times 4. Totally 4 years means 16 quarters. And end of the every 3 months. So this is end. 1500 the PMT negative. And the rate why I get this number is 6.75 divided by 4 because every year has 4 quarters. Then cover the 0 for the FV, alpha, enter. So you get this answer. So for the interest is the future value, you just get this answer, minus 1500, that's every quarter you pay, then times 4, that means every year how much you pay, and times 4 because 4 years. Okay, the next one, you see here payment PMT the end, so still end. The FV is future value 160,000. The keyword behind the compound is annually. So just 15, then this is just 6%. Then you go to cover the payment because you reset 0, then cover the 0, alpha, enter. So that's your answer because negative means you need to pay. That means out of pocket. So here, because the rounding, I get a 6874. The answer in the system is 6875. Because of the rounding, don't worry about that. You get this $1 difference, then your second one would different too. For the second question, I just use the answer in the system. So 6875, that's my payment for every year and times 15 years. Okay, so the interest is future value 160,000 minus total deposit from the 15 years. So it should be this minus this. I just backwards. So get the negative, then you ignore the negative. So that's the interest. Okay, the next one. So the keyword monthly, 15 years. So 13 need time 12. And the 3.5 need divided by 12 because monthly, the keyword. And the future value is 180,000. Also is the end of each month, so end. You choose end. Then we go to Payment cover the zero, alpha, enter. $913. And every month I pay $913 times 12, that's for a year. Then times 13, that's for 13 years. That's my total payment. So, and what's the interest? So should it be 180,000 minus that? Well, I just do backwards again. So that's the interest. Okay, next one. So age 30, you decide to deposit 150. It's end of, so I still payment is end. So every month pay 150. Payment negative 150. The monthly, the keyword, 65 minus 30, so 35 years times 12 because it's monthly. And the percent, you need 4.5 divided by 12. Then we go to future value, reset zero, cover the zero, alpha, enter. So that's the answer. The last question. A newborn boy. Parents plan to have 150,000, so that's the future value. So 150,000, and for 18 years, then compounded monthly. So how many months is for 18 years? So 18 times 12. And this rate, annual rate, need divided by 12 for the month. Go to payment, so say the end of month, so you choose end. And then reset zero, cover the zero, alpha, enter. Every month you need to pay $296. Okay, so for other questions, if you get the answer wrong, you please try add 1 or minus 1 because of rounding. So it's possible the answer in the system is $1 difference. So your answer, if count you wrong, you add 1 and minus 1. If it's still not right, that means you didn't do right. Or you can ask me. That's for 8.5.